Welcome to Mine Explorers, where we have another lovely episode on this spring day, joined by my ex-wife and current Burgex CEO, Crystal Burgess.
Current, soon to be replaced any day now.
No, she's doing good. She's doing good as CEO. She can manage people, and that's quite the skill.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty lucky actually. Our people are pretty well self-managed.
Yeah, but people don't self-manage well if there's poor leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Even good self-managers under poor leadership do poorly.
That is true.
So don't sell yourself short. Also don't want to give you a big head, but yeah. No, we've had plenty of things that we thought were self-managing and then found out later they weren't.
That is true. That's every Monday morning.
Comes back to that. Inspect what you expect.
That's what I said yesterday. I was like, yeah, that's our fault for not inspecting what we expected.
Inspect what you expect.
Yeah, well, glad you're in that seat now.
Yep, and I am. Yeah, just got to. Business is hard.
Business is a forever growing, living, breathing, challenging thing. And you just can't set it and forget it.
Sounds like raising kids.
Yeah.
They're always...
That's why I like cats, because you can set them and forget them.
Some cats. So Blue you can do that with. Skaboosh, not so much.
He doesn't like it, but he can...
Blue will manage, but yeah.
Hang.
Speaking of kids, it is spring break again, and it feels like their third spring break because kids are out of school a lot these days. And so...
I know.
Trying to manage work and kids, but I'm taking them out in the field tomorrow. We're going to stake some claims.
Good, do some hard labor.
We're taking some associated placer claims and breaking them down to 20-acre placer claims. So
and why do you do that?
Straight lines, flat. Because associated placer claims, these are 160-acre associated placer claims, so they have 8 different owners.
Yeah.
One for each 20-acre section.
Which is always such a mess.
And if you want to sell those claims or transfer them to a single individual or corporation, they have to be 20-acre claims.
Yep.
So we have to go out and break them all down.
Yeah, so people do that to get around the filing fees because it's a lesser fee with the BLM.
Marginally.
But it is marginally because as soon as you want to transfer or do anything with that or even get a permit, you have to break it down to 20 acres.
I don't think it's cheaper with the BLM really at all. I think that it's a nominal amount, but county filing, when county filings here were like $10, it wasn't a big deal.
Right.
But then they raised them to 40 and 40 per claim when you have 100 or so claims.
No, it adds up.
It adds up, but
Staking's
generally,
easier too.
If you're a serious player and you're going to transact and JV and sell and option and all that, having the 20 acres makes it so much easier to do.
Right.
New pants. I got new pants. So for the last 20 years, I have wore these pants from Salvage. The only pants that seem to fit me right.
From
They're
the
stretchy
buckle.
and comfortable.
Those are
from
buckle
the buckle.
pants.
And I order them online, and I tend to blow out the crotch, and I get holes in them and stuff, so I buy a pair every couple of years, or I buy like 4 or 5 pairs every couple of years, but they got a fancy butt, and a sad thing happened the other day. So I put them on, and Amanda looked at me, and she said, "You're 40 now, and you're too old to wear jeans with a fancy butt." And so I have switched to khakis.
Proper khakis.
But they're sporty khakis, so you can see they're stretchy and they have cool pockets and they're kind of sporty. And so I've switched. So
you look very skinny in those.
This is my new look. I'm going to pants, to khaki pants.
Well, you're not a bro anymore.
I'm not a bro anymore, but they're stretchy khakis, so I can wear them to a meeting. They look dressy, but also if I just wear them casually around, they're still comfortable, they're still good to wear, and my old Salvage jeans
are now
will be my mowing the lawn, yard work pants.
Ew.
But the interesting thing is I started buying these jeans about 20 years ago, and they were $100 a pair, which was so expensive, and they were comfortable and stretchy. They were worth the $100, and then the last order I bought 2 years ago was still $100. So there was no inflation in the jeans.
That is kind of amazing.
But upgrading to the bird dogs, granted, heavy marketing budget, heavy branding. I was targeted very much in my age group for these pants. But they're about 160. So
the algorithm works.
they're also a little more expensive. But if they're more durable and they work well, they'll be good. So I'm going to start with 5 pairs and rotate through. We're getting into short season. I don't need pants every day, but I could stake some claims in these pants and it'd be all right.
Well, wearing pants
stretchy
staking
enough.
claims is actually pretty important. It's kind of a safety concern sometimes, depending on where you are.
There's some places I could stake without pants and be okay, but anywhere there's sagebrush. So I got one of those allergy tests where they like put all the things on your arm.
Okay.
And then you see how your skin reacts to tell how allergic you are. It was years and years ago, but I am allergic to sagebrush.
Are you allergic to grass too?
A lot of the normal stuff, dust mites, grass, Russian olive trees, which are everywhere.
Outside.
But my allergies have gotten a lot less worse over time. The older I've gotten, they actually get milder.
That's good.
Yeah.
Usually it's worse for
Yeah.
kind of the opposite, but that's good.
Just being healthier in general makes it easier.
Take your vitamins, take some pollen.
No, just exercise.
Local pollen is always good for allergies.
Exercise and eating clean
Yeah.
has just helped in general. My body's just less susceptible to everything.
It's kind of crazy how when you start taking care of yourself, things get a lot easier.
Yeah, except for the taking care of yourself. That part's always hard.
Hard
You pick and choose your battles.
hard and expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pick and choose your
we
battles.
went to the gun show the other day, and we didn't buy any firearms because nothing really was speaking to me. But there was a guy selling vegetables, so I actually signed up on a subscription for freshly delivered fruits and vegetables to our door once a week.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? I was like, you know what, babe? Like, taking care of our health is our number one priority, right? And so and because we used to do a veggie share every summer,
Right.
which was awesome. Like, we'd get these huge bags of vegetables once a week that we would just go through. We'd actually share it with his ex, which was fantastic because it was like a really big share. But that person no longer does the farm anymore. So we had to find a new source. And so we're going to give this company a go.
Did you mark your calendar for when you'll regret it? If I sign up for any sort of automated subscription service.
Oh, it's not automated. You have to schedule it. And if you're out of town, which we have been the last 2 weeks, we just delay it and we don't get charged for it.
Okay.
And it's like, it's not a pay to play. It's like you just pay for when you get delivered. So it's not like that kind of subscription.
Yeah, because as they say.
Which is what I hate too, like gym memberships I don't do.
Oh, but anything that's an auto deliver, I can set my calendar to 5 weeks, and by 5 weeks I'm gonna regret whatever it is.
Well,
Because I'll like I did a jerky.
yeah.
I got 2 bags of jerky every month. I saved like 20%. It was my favorite. I was doing keto and a lot of just, these days everyone's like, you need more protein, eat all the protein. So I did this jerky
So much
subscription.
pressure to eat protein these days.
And I had to cancel it after I was like 20 bags behind.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Well, this one I like.
Started
So like
away.
on Tuesdays, you actually get to pick the vegetables and fruits that you want. You could do meats as well. So you have to assign what you want to get, and then you get it delivered like on Thursday.
Okay, I'm going to ask about this in future episodes. We'll see how long you go.
Yeah, no, I'm curious too.
I think the regrets kick in about 5 weeks, but that's my standard.
I mean, it depends on the quality of the produce, right?
Yeah. Well, for me, it's not the quality of the produce or even the expense. I hate throwing away food that I don't eat.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Which is why I want to get chickens. Then I feel less guilty about
I would
throwing
love
away food.
chickens. I want chickens in a garden.
Because I grew up feeling very pressured to clear my plate. Not be wasteful, clear my plate. I think most people our age did. Mm-hmm. And so, like, having an outlet for scraps that I don't feel guilty about would be awesome.
Well,
so
having a
like,
compost
chickens,
can help with that too.
Yeah, but you got a garden for that.
Yeah.
And I have a very brown thumb.
I know, you and Amanda.
I could, yeah. Like I
like making food with leftovers.
I spend probably $2,500 a year trying to keep the lawn green, just in water and fertilizer and all that stuff.
The lawn's stupid. It's a monoculture.
The kids play on it. The dog poops on it.
The the park is like across the street.
We live in the kind of neighborhood where letting your lawn die is not an option.
They can talk to me.
They will. Yeah, we live in that kind of neighborhood. Some neighborhoods you just can't. Other neighborhoods you can.
I actually went running past in a neighborhood that was really nice, just right up the street. I was like, wow, this is a very nice neighborhood, like kind of like tucked away.
But I think a lot of that is my brown thumb. I think if I was better and had better science and knew better what to do, and or maybe different breed of grass or got the soil fixed.
Well, you have to remember we are west facing, which is a lot more of intense sun. So the sun exposure on our lawn is a longer period of time than our neighbor across the street who is east facing. So they already have an advantage just from where their lawn is placed. Like our backyard is a lot nicer.
Well, and they own a lawn care.
Yeah, well, and that's besides the point.
A
but like
bigger
if you look at
advantage.
like every house on that street though.
Right.
And then like our lawn is very much exposed throughout the day. I mean, there's like a huge patch, like that front patch, that brown patch in the front yard is just yeah, because it gets the most sun. I don't know, just put AstroTurf on it.
It's none of that's that easy.
Nothing's
We don't
easy.
have an HOA, but we have a neighborhood with high standards. So
That's just fine.
gotta,
Well, it's all about your
I had to change
attitude.
my pants.
Yeah, change your pants. Change your attitude.
My attitude.
Brendan bought me a greenhouse.
If you are okay with me spending $10,000 xeriscaping the front yard, I'll do it.
Yeah, as long as we don't have to water it.
'Cause that's
I don't
what it'll
give a
be.
Shit about the
And
lawn.
just doing the park strip was probably a couple grand and like a week of hard labor.
Yeah, the park strip
So I
looks
did
great.
it myself. Yeah. So mining is still existing.
We're still
the
here.
whole global economy right now is in this what's Trump gonna do tomorrow mode. And so everything is kind of frozen. Like we actually didn't do an episode last week, and this week we were talking about what's going on in mining news, and there's very much this kind of like wait and see mentality.
Yeah.
So like gold, silver, copper, all trading in a narrow range relatively compared to the volatility we had in March and the volatility we had in February and the volatility we had in late 2025. Now we're kind of in this narrow range where it's slowly trending down, but a lot of that's the war. Oil is up, helium is up, all of the agricultural commodities that pass through the strait are up, and I'm reading like as much as 30% of the energy producing infrastructure in the Middle East is damaged or offline right now.
Yikes.
So huge disruptions, I think like 2-3 years potentially to get everything completely back to normal. And obviously this thing isn't over yet and may not even be close. It's really hard to say.
Right.
So we're kind of in this pause, but locally, Newmont and Barrick, two rivals, got together, formed a joint venture in Nevada gold mines, and huge shocker for probably nobody, now they're fighting, and it's gone to the litigation phase. So that will be exciting. Newmont is alleging that Barrick used their integrated assets to further their own projects. And once again, shocker. I'm really surprised that they didn't prepare for this years ago, because obviously when two rivals get together and form a joint venture with some of their most important assets, there's bound to be issues down the road.
I mean, they've done this before. Barrick and Newmont. They formed Nevada gold mines.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you fighting again? Like, what?
They're not fighting again. No, the fighting was inevitable when they formed Nevada gold mines.
Yeah.
Two rivals got together with some of their most important assets and formed a joint venture at a time of a lot of difficulty in the industry. The industry was struggling a lot when they formed the joint venture.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It solved temporary problems, but it was a ticking time bomb. It was almost guaranteed to blow up when profitability returned to the sector.
Yeah.
Which it has now in a big way.
No, that's true.
Yeah. So I'm not saying, like, they did it before. They set the stage for this fight. I'm saying I saw this coming 10 years ago. It's two big rivals. It's like Walmart and Target getting together and forming a joint
So
venture
do you
of all
think
their California
we're going to see the same
stores.
thing over at Resolution with Rio Tinto?
That's structured completely differently.
Yeah, okay.
And BHP has no other assets in North America to speak of. I mean, they have their little farm team systems, and they invest with the juniors and do their other stuff, but they don't
Sure.
have big competing assets.
Okay.
Rio Tinto has a few, but that's a whole different structure. And that's a joint venture on one project, not a whole basket of projects.
Right. Not a
So-
whole new company per se
Right.
with different resources. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Barrick, I mean, honestly, like, I think there was a lid on a lot of this stuff because there was probably at least respect among the senior leadership. But with Bristow out and Barrick rudderless and Newmont getting a new CEO, all this stuff was
Yeah,
bound
there's
to
been a lot
happen.
of new changes.
But I think the big thing is just the profitability. Once profitability returned to the sector, they're looking at it and they're like, hey, we're making money here, but we could be making a lot more, and it's our partner's fault.
Right.
So, yeah, I saw it coming.
Mining's a hard business.
It is, yeah. It is. And it's a shame because I think the logic behind forming a joint venture and doing what they did at the time made a lot of sense. But as with a lot of those things, they needed really robust corporate controls and monitoring and
Strong
business
leadership.
plan and strong leadership. And the strong leadership's probably the biggest thing that was lacking.
Yeah, right.
Or it wasn't lacking and now it is because Barrick is still essentially rudderless.
Which is interesting. Like,
It's lonely at the top. There's not a lot of people to choose from.
yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, critical minerals are still screaming. There's a lot of interest in tin, tungsten, antimony.
Yeah, exploration
Lithium is
booming right
coming up
now.
again a little bit. Exploration is booming
Yeah.
in the U.S. We're
It's
getting a lot of requests for work.
It's a good season to be a geologist. Let's
Yep.
just say that.
Geos are all busy. Yeah, we've
Geos,
got
it's
several drilling programs starting.
If you're a geologist and you want field experience, now is the time.
Yep.
Now is the time to get experience in all kinds of different commodities across the world, really.
Yep, and layering in with what's going on with AI, AI will replace a lot of the desktop work, and it's not going to replace the field work, at least not for a very long time, because robotics have to catch up. So if you're primarily banking on just being a desktop geo, it might be a good time to go cut your chops and get some experience out in the field.
Go get some hiking boots and just apply to any place that will take field geos, like
Yep.
us.
Yeah, we're hiring field geos. If you're good field geo, apply. Burgex.com/careers. And we probably have a listing on there for like contract geos and stuff, but we are hiring full time if you're good.
If you're a good A player, you want to be just a solid geologist, you want to get as much field experience, yeah, I'm always looking to hire.
Yeah.
I just don't advertise that I want to hire
Right.
full time.
And unfortunately, because we get a lot of them, we are not hiring engineers. Our engineering and consulting predominantly relies on industrial minerals and construction aggregates. A lot of that industry is patiently waiting in the wings right now to see what the hell is going to happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not as much interest there. We keep getting a lot of engineering applications and stuff, and we're really just not in that phase right now. It's all cutting edge exploration, field geos, stuff like that. So
Yep. Need people to go log core.
yep. And I've got new pants, so I'm gonna enter a whole new wave of productivity and getting shit done.
Well, shoot, I'll put you on the field roster.
What are you talking about? I've been in the field every week. I have
No, I know.
for like the last 2 months. Yeah. Literally every week. I was in the field on Sunday. Easter Sunday, I was out in the field doing sampling and doing work. And the week before, and I'm staking 80 claims tomorrow through Friday.
Yeah.
So,
That'll
yep.
be good.
Don't threaten the field for me. I'm already doing it. I'm doing a lot less desktop work because we just don't have as much. It's all field heavy right now.
Yeah, it is all field heavy. Yeah.
Anyway, with that, we have some guests coming up. Can you tease any of it, or Crystal's on the scheduling right now?
Yeah, we have a gal who helps manage a drilling company, so I'm really excited to pick her brain to see how does she manage drillers.
Yep.
And how does she keep her head on straight? And
Well, and I think it would be really interesting to talk about the cyclicality because they were all standing around twiddling their thumbs 6 months ago, and now they're back to full out again.
I would assume that they are booked out for the rest of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that I can get some time with her soon, but I would assume she's just as busy as we are. So
sounds like I'm gonna have to work on getting some guests lined up.
Yeah, so you'll have to get some guests lined up when you go to Virginia.
Yes, I'm going to Virginia for the FGIM in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
But next week, Amanda will be at MLRI, which is the Land Resource Institute, the minerals, and anyway, it's the AAPL, the American Association of Professional Landmen, and Amanda and Hannah are attending.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're landmen and you're in Reno, say hello. Tahoe.
Yes.
Yep.
That'll be awesome.
Which is the fancy part of Reno.
Oh, and beautiful.
They're very beautiful.
I know, I'm jealous that they get to go, but
it's a good time of year, yeah. And it's kind of shoulder season, so the ski people are gone and the summer crowd's not there yet, so it's a good time. But she's going to MLRI, she'll come back, and then I will be going to the FGIM, the Forum on the Geology of Industrial Minerals in Charlotte, Virginia, Charlottesville. I will be in Virginia, Charlottesville.
Somewhere.
And that will be really exciting. We have great speakers lined up.
Yeah, I would love to hear how it goes. It'll be fun.
Thanks for watching. And I apologize for not posting last week. We will be back on it from here on out. I think we get a pass to miss one a year.
Okay. Well, we got some work to do.
Yep. See you next time.